Hi, Max. Eve ain't been in a coma since EP1 of RWM. Do you still play Minecraft every Monday?
Minecraft Monday was canceled due to riots in the streets. Also, hang on, not ready to start just yet, but thank you for the super chat. Hello, lads. Your boy is here. No stream yesterday because there was an internet service outage in my area. I don't know if it was a block. I don't know if it was just my street. Could have been my whole damn city. I have no idea. But I got the alert on my phone, and I had to just sit on my couch for 6.5 hours with no internet. I almost died. I could have died. And yet, does anyone think of me? Does anyone think of me? Do people keep me in their thoughts during these trying times? I suppose not. But I thought, you know what? I don't want to just completely skip a stream this week, so let's have a little stream. Just a little baby stream. We can have a little stream as a treat on Thursday. Rare Thursday variant. I can't promise that this is going to be the longest stream, because I think this game is kind of short. I think it might be like an hour. But we can have fun anyway. We can just chill out for a while. How's everybody doing? We got a new emote in the chat. It's Wolfo. It's your boy Wolfus. As I sometimes call him. Sometimes Wolfo, sometimes Wolfus. Always my sweet baboo. Always my sweet little pain in the ass that I despise. Will you be playing the remaster of Dead Rising? That's a game I haven't thought about in forever. Maybe. If a lot of other streamers are playing it, I can check it out. I don't see why not. I got stung by a bee this morning, you guys. Why do you always call him Scoot? I don't call him Scoot. I tell him to scoot. When I say scoot, that's me giving him an instruction. Scoot! Scoot, scoot, scoot. As in, leave me alone. Go away. This is why I tell Wolfo to scoot. You guys think his name is Scoot? His name is not Scoot. That's not what I mean when I say scoot to Wolfus. When I say scoot, I mean go away, leave me alone. Anyway, I got stung by a bee. I was going for a walk this morning. And I was wearing sandals. If I had decided to wear shoes, This whole thing could have been avoided, I suppose. But I was wearing sandals. And I felt a sharp pain in the side of my foot. And at first I thought it was like a thorn or some kind of piece of vegetation, a hucklebuckle or something, as my mother used to call them. Do any of you guys have mothers who used to say hucklebuckle? This is like a little spiny thing that grows on a plant. I thought, oof, I got a hucklebuckle in my sandal. And then it started as just feeling like there was something poking me, like a little needle or a thorn or something, and then it got very, very painful in the way that a bee sting does. Because, you know, the venom from a bee is, it's quite ouch-inducing. And I've been stung by bees before, and every time I get stung by a bee, I am always reminded, that hurts, ow, more than I remember it does. It is painful to get stung by a bee. That venom is not fucking around from a bee. And so I reach down to my foot, and I see a little bee with his tuchus, with his little behindus, jamming into my foot, and I say, ow, ow, wow, 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 wow. Hey, Max, can I massage your painted toes? I do not have painted toes. Guys, are we really starting that early with the lasciviousness today? Come on. I don't have painted toes, and if I did, I wouldn't let you touch them. And also, it doesn't hurt anymore. The pain has subsided. But he got me. The stinger, I don't think broke off. I don't think he snapped it off, but he got, you know, he gave me a nice little squirt with his bee juice. I think this is, in the least, the 5th time in my life that I've been stung by a bee, if not 6th. And I was talking to one of our mods, Zora, and I asked her, have you ever been stung by a bee before? And she said no. And I was like, is getting stung by a bee uncommon? This is like the 5th or 6th time in my entire life I've been stung by a bee. Guys, in the chat, give me a number. How many times have you been stung by a bee in your life? If it's 0, just put 0. That's fine. That's a valid answer.
If Max were a firearm, I think he'd be AM 1918 Browning automatic rifle.
Okay, thank you. The first number we're getting is 10. I don't know if I believe that. I see mostly 0s. I see some 1s, some 2s. There's a 7. If you get to 7, are you still counting at that point anymore? I guess maybe. 69. Oh, haha, real funny. I'm gonna have to ask you to go to the principal's office for that little joke, young man. Because that's actually highly inappropriate. Honestly, like 15? Like 30, I'm a beekeeper. Yeah, that's another thing I guess you would have to factor in, is if you are... If you keep bees as a hobby, it's probably going to be more. Man, it hurts! It is no joke. I was like, ow, ow, wow, 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 wow. I said all those ows. I said each and every one of those ows. And because I'm such a doomer, because I'm such a nihilist, hey Max, can you step on my face and make me worship your feet? You know what? Let's stop talking about my feet. I'm not gonna... Let's get off of talking about my feet. And no, I'm not gonna thank you for that super chat. Just out of principle. Because you're being a pervert. Because I'm such a doomer, because I'm such a nihilist, my mind immediately went to... God, I'm so fucking unlucky I got stung by a bee. Most people never get stung by a bee. This is like the 5th time in my life that I got stung by a bee. And then I thought about it a little more and I was like, Max, that's not fair. Bad things happen to everybody. Even though it does seem like bad things happen to you especially, even though sometimes I do feel like that person with the bad RNG, the person with the shit life syndrome. You got stung by a bee, okay? That's truly nothing. When something that trivial, when something that inconsequential happens to you, you cannot immediately go to the doomer mindset of why is it always me? Because it happens to everyone. Getting stung by a bee. Except Zora, apparently. Because Zora said never. Said that's never happened to her once. And here I am. I had to actually... It hurt so much. I had to take I had to take my sandal off and walk home barefoot. So I'm walking home holding one of my sandals in my hands with a sandal on my right foot, and then my left foot is just barefoot, and that's how I walked home. Can you believe such a thing? The indignity. The indignity. And then my doomer mindset starts acting up. Why does it always happen to me? There's a VTuber I watch sometimes. And I'm gonna protect her identity. I won't say her name, but she on Twitter this morning, she was talking about how like the guy who mows the lawn where she lives, like the groundskeeper, saw her naked through her window. And I was like, see, Max, it's like, that's something bad that happened to somebody else. It's kind of a funny situation, but also it is pitiable. Nobody wants to be seen naked by somebody that they don't want to see them naked. You're moaning and groaning about getting stung by a bee. Here's somebody else who's having a bad day. You know, at least that didn't happen to you. Although I do think it's a good reason why I feel confident in my steadfast assertion that casual nudity is bad, because it's only a matter of time before somebody looks in your window and sees you naked, because they're just walking past your window. I always dry off and get dressed immediately after I get out of the shower. A lot of people don't do this. They like to walk around in their home naked. They lie in bed naked, they sleep naked, they do all sorts of stuff naked. Not me. I'll never do it. I'll never fall for it. And this is why. Of course, I'll still get stung by a fucking bee. That will happen. But bad things are happening to everybody. It's tough out there for all of us. God, it hurt. It really hurt. I was like, ow, wow, 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 wow. I had to walk home with my sandal in my hand. Like a fool. Like a Nimrod. Like a real sucker. Naked right now, chat, rise up. If you are naked listening to this show, you need to stop. Gonna have to start putting a disclaimer. Do not watch Relax with Max naked. And how can you relax if you're naked? You can't. Hi Max, how are you? Well, I was just telling about how I got stung by a bee this morning. So how the fuck does it sound like I am? Oh, I'm such a victim! Everybody feels sorry for me! I got stung by a big bad bee right on my big stinky foot. This is the greatest injustice in the history of the world. No, I will not feel sorry for you. That's valid. It's fine. I get it. I know it's silly. I know the whole thing is silly. I get it. It's funny. If you guys want to laugh at my pain, when the pain is a bee sting, I don't mind too much. Because it's just a bee sting. It hurt for like 5 or 10 minutes, and now it feels fine. It's still red. But you know, it is what it is. Hey Max, do an impression of Bill Cosby in Goofball's voice? I don't know how I can do 2 impressions at once. I'm sorry, I have to... I think I have to bow out respectfully from that request. I don't know if I can do 2 impressions at the same time.
I crave moisture. Give me your moisture, Max. I need it. I smell it. I sense it. Now that you're distracted, bee attack.
Is that what happened? The bee was attracted to my moist skin? My moist, succulent skin? That was not how I envisioned it happening. The way I envisioned it happening was the bee probably just accidentally got into my sandal, didn't know what was going on, couldn't get out, panicked, and then stung me. It's okay, Max, let me kiss your foot better. Not falling for it. I know what that's all about. Not falling for it. We have to get into it. We do. We've got stuff to do. Everybody please put a kibosh on the super chat. Uno momento, por favor. I can't believe I got stung by a bee. It's silly. It's a silly thing that happened. I'm not, you know, I'm not still sore about it. It is what it is. What be fine. The redness just needs to go away, and then I'll probably feel fine. I don't think anything bad is gonna happen. I'm not allergic to bees. Like I said, I don't think the stinger broke off. I don't think it's still in there. I got a little bit of the venom, but that was it. It's, you know, it's not the worst. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should think about it this way. If the worst thing that happens to me this week is I got stung by a bee, that's a pretty good week. Of course, actually, wait. No, is that right? I would say a pretty good week would be a week where something good happens to me. Not where something bad, but also mildly bad happens. So what I need to remind myself of is, even though I did get stung by a bee, in the grand scheme of all of the bad things that can happen to you, that is not so bad. I don't know if I'm going to call it a good week, but still. I'll call it a good week when something good happens. When I get reverse stung by a bee. When I get stung by one of those bees that feels good when it stings you. You know those pleasure bees? You get stung by a bee and you're like, oh, ooh, oh, that's nice. It's like scratching an itch. It's a warm, soothing sensation from that bee's ass. How I enjoy it. Everybody please bow your heads and clasp your hands. You don't have to close your eyes, but if you feel it helps, go for it. Dear Relaxus, please help to relax us. Help us to sit back, unwind, unstress, decompress, breathe easy, hang loose, cool off, loosen up, and simmer down, as Stick Stickly used to say back in the 90s. Please bless us with mellow moods and chill vibes as we hang out, shoot the shit, and just straight kick it. Give us the strength to ignore politics, drama, and the tragedies of our modern world, and grant us the serenity to forgive those on social media who post things that make us triggered, upset, and emotionally compromised. And as always, help me to wish harmony to those who wish harm on me. Amen. Let's finish off our prayer by doing some square breathing. This is when you inhale and outhale at similar intervals. We're going to be... Oh. Nope, no, that's fine. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, and we're going to do a count of 8. If you can't breathe through your nose, using your mouth is fine too. Starting off, in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. For those of you who are just joining us, we do have a new emote in the chat today for people who subscribe. It's Wolfo. It's Wolfus. Our beloved feline.
I'm Matthew.
Not my name.
Sorry, Michael.
Still not it.
Sorry, Mort.
Getting closer.
Sorry, Max.
There we go. There's a winner.
How are you? Hope today is good. My 6th Instagram got deleted.
Oh.
Wee-hoo. Let's stream good. Mwah, love you.
Your 6th Instagram? So you... So wait a minute. You keep opening your you keep opening these Instagram accounts and they keep getting deleted up to the point where it's your 6th? You might just want to abandon ship on Instagram. The website doesn't like you, my dude. The app wants you out. Out for good. Don't go back. What have you been posting? What have you been posting? Are you posting hate speech? Are you posting something lascivious? Something inappropriate? We can get you banned on Instagram. 6 times! That's a sign from the Lord. 6 times. It's time to pack it in. It's time to pack it in. This guy's been posting hate speech on Instagram, and he wants us to all feel bad for him. Well, I won't. I won't feel bad for you. I won't do it. I am sorry that happened to you, though. If you're innocent, I'm sorry. And thank you for the super chat. I got stung by a bee this morning. I got stung by a bee this morning. And...
Hey, Max, what do you think of The Laughing Salesman, 1989?
I'm not familiar with it. Is that a movie? Or a book? Or a TV show?
As a smart, handsome, and very famous streamer, how do you feel about one of your mods living in your walls?
Not allowed. I'm gonna say not allowed.
Do you think if Stick Stickly got tattoos, it would be a tattoo of those jokes they put on popsicle sticks?
Yes, I do think that. How did you know? I think exactly that. They need to bring back Stick. I'm honestly kind of surprised, considering that we're living in an era where everything gets dredged up out of the graveyard. Everything has to be brought back to life. They have not brought back Stick Stickly. There are a lot of millennials, like myself, who have children, not like myself, because I do not have children, who remember Stick Stickly, and now their kids are watching Nickelodeon. Parents and children can bond over Stick Stickly. Hey Max, did you hear Boogie's cancer was confirmed fake? He even got a face tat that says liar. I did see the tat, that is funny. I wonder if he's gonna get it removed someday.
Did you
if
hear
he did,
about
I wouldn't blame him.
2988's face tattoo?
Yes, I did see. We were just talking about it. He had liar tattooed on his face. It's a crazy timeline we're living in. Boogie fakes cancer. More and more people are getting accused of being perverts or getting accused of doing terrible things. I just want to grill, for fuck's sake.
Hey Max, do you care much for any trading card games? I got back into Magic the Gathering last week. The new set Bloomborough was coming out. Fun times.
I remember playing the Pokemon trading card game when I was a kid, when I was like elementary school, middle school age. So like sometime between like 5th grade and 8th grade maybe. And then in my young adult life, when I was in my 20s, I tried to get into Magic the Gathering, and it didn't really click with me. I bought a lot of cards. I bought a lot of cards because I wanted to make a deck of my own creation featuring only cards that I liked, and I basically just picked cards based on how much I liked their artwork. I had no understanding of the rules of the game. And then me and my girlfriend, the girl I was dating at the time, sat down to play once. And I realized I didn't like playing it. I realized that it was not the game for me. Maybe one of these days. One of these days I'll find a trading card game that works.
The Laughing Salesman, 1989, is an anime series where it has a bad remake called The Laughing Salesman New, 2017. Don't watch it, Max.
Don't watch it? Okay. Won't watch it. Don't need to worry about it. Not gonna watch it. Who cares? One super chat said to watch it, another super chat told me not to watch it. I'm gonna err on the side of the second super chat because I received it second. I used to watch your animations frequently when I was a little fellow, and I always liked it. The Mario video will always live rent-free in my mind. Thank you. Well, hey, thanks to you. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are being very generous today with your super chats. Now let's talk more about how I got stung by a bee. We need to really delve into this. I did get stung by a bee. Hey, there's our friend Herman the Hermit Crab. He's back! We love Herman. We love Herman. We love Herman. I get stung by a bee. I'm in terrible, horrible pain. I had to limp home. That's not true, I didn't limp. And now I have to nurse my wounds. Lick my wounds, even. That's right. Lick my wounds. And get on here and stream for you ungrateful brats when really all I want to do is play video games.
Hey Max,
Hi.
how was your morning?
I got stung by a bee!
Sweet like honey. Hey Race to a good stream.
Fuck off.
Blinking
Fuck
glasses.
you. You're fucking with me. You're trying to get inside my mind. Trying to get me to screw something up. But I just want to play video games. Everything else is really lame. God, what happened to those kids? Well, they're probably not kids anymore. How old is that song? Just wanna play video games. Everything else is really gay. They should come back. They should come back. They should update that song. They should do like
Max, I love you oh so much.
Yeah? Thank you.
Could you compliment a random viewer in chat? Maybe Rain or Stone Yoshi.
That wouldn't be random. Would it?
Max, I meant that you should watch the original, not the remake.
Okay,
Sorry
I'll watch
for so
the
many
original
messages I love. The Laughing Salesman, 1989.
I'll watch the original then. I am going to compliment Benther. I see someone in the chat named Benther. Benther, you look great today. You are so on the ball today. You are fleeky. You are serving
Once upon a
cunt.
time, Pharrell was a bee that got near Max. Same bee asked Max here like jazz. Sadly got rejected, thus starting the bee's villain arc.
Yeah, it could have been
We
the
know
Jerry...
now what happened in the end. Rick B.
Could have been the Jerry Seinfeld bee. He could have been the one. Could have been him. I just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games.
Your Punch-Out video is one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Any chance of an Undertale one of the same caliber?
I don't know about that. I'm trying to kind of move away from long-form content. 16 years ago, Blackout video games, 1.4 million views. 16 years ago. So these kids, I don't know how old they are in the video. Maybe like somewhere between, I can't tell how old a child is by looking at them. Somewhere between 12 and 14. So now these kids are probably pushing 30.
Thoughts on the Charlie XCX Brad album since you're in the know?
Once again, no idea what that is. Thank you for the super chat. But listen, this is the kind of music that I prefer. Video Games by Blackout Band. Now, let me tell you, I think they should remake this song. I think they should do like a hard rock version or like a metal version or like a screamo version. Ugh. That's how I always start a song, by going, ugh. Wow now, wow now now, wow now 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 now, wow now 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 now.
I don't wanna go to school. Just wanna be a fool.
Just wanna play video games.
Everything else is really lame.
Why does he sound like he's holding his nose?
Just wanna play video games.
I love it. This is the best song ever written.
Parents say it's frying the brain.
And it is, yep.
Just because I
Can't remember my name, he says. All the time and every day. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day.
GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. No, built up as soon as they're new. I just wanna play video games all the time and
GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. So that dates the song quite a bit. They're gonna have to update that for the new version. Yeah-her! Yeah-her! How'd you know? What do you guys think? Is this a bop? Is this a bop by today's standards? I mean, I think I still like it. I think it might be better now than it ever was. At least they worked in Bart Simpson. Got the Bart Simpson audio bite in there, yeah. We don't have school today. They say it's conference day. But everybody knows anyway. The teachers are at home playing video games. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day. You heard? You heard? How'd you know? Just wanna play video games. I just want to be a fool. Just wanna play video games. Everything else is really gay. Truly the voice of a generation. The defining voice of a generation. That was pretty much the anthem of the times. God, that takes me back. This is like when old people listen to the Beatles and it reminds them of the 1960s.
Don't watch either laughing salesman shows. They are both truly awful. Like the worst shows ever. They are only for people who don't get stung by bees.
Thank you for the super chat. Music has an incredible power over you, let me tell you. You hear a song that you haven't heard in a long time. I don't know if for me it's been 16 years. Probably not. And it just takes you right back there. It just takes you right back to where you were in your life when you first heard it. It doesn't matter if it's a good song or not. It just has to be a song. Music is magic? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The defining voice of a generation. I don't want to go to school. I just want to play video games.
Everything else is really lame.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go to my desktop. And now we head to my desktop, where I'm confident nothing bad awaits me. After all, what could await me on my desktop that would be problematic? I can't think of anything. What could there possibly be? I just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. What is this? AI-generated Sonics on my desktop? My desktop is filthy with AI-generated images of Sonic the Hedgehog. Who put these here? Hey, you know, I'm gonna have to be the one to clean these up! Shoot. Fuck. Where's my music? Put the music back on. I just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games. Everything else is really gay. What kind of weird guns does he have? Those are some guns. He's dual wielding. Here we have Sonic with Walter White. This is from Breaking Bad. You guys remember this Breaking Bad episode where he met Sonic?
Sonic, we need to cook. We need to cook, Sonic. We've got to make my special blue rock candy. Don't be ridiculous, it's not meth, it's just rock candy. What I know about making meth, Sonic? What are you saying? It's just rock candy, Sonic. It's nothing else other than rock candy. Blue raspberry flavor.
Why does he sound like the Joker? Guys, you can't possibly expect me to have a good impression of everybody. Of everyone? Not everybody. I actually kind of like this version of Sonic a little. He's got a very elongated body. He's short. Actually, you know what I like about this is he's kind of like hedgehog size. Because I feel like if he was regular Sonic size, he would be like up to here. Be like up to his waist. This is like Sonic if he was actual hedgehog size. Or you know what? I guess a hedgehog would be a lot smaller than that. So maybe it's sort of like splitting the difference. He's got little toddler legs. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Hey, come on, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little Sonic. But how do we categorize such an image? A hedgehog is not that big. Yes, perhaps I misspoke, but, you know, bound to happen. Closer to being hedgehog size than normal.
Sonic, what do you think you're doing? Don't you understand? They're gonna put me under the jail. I've got cancer, and I've been making my delicious blue rock candy and selling it to all the children at the bake sale. But rock candy is illegal in this state.
I'm sorry, I have no good Walter White impression. I can't do everyone. You know what? I'm gonna say this is cool. I'm gonna say it's cool because it's making me it's making me imagine a version of Breaking Bad that just has Sonic in it, and I think that might be the superior version. I think that might be the version that I would have preferred to watch. Moving right along, next up. Damn, the colors. Damn, Sonic, your colors! This is a Lisa Frank Sonic. Hot Diggity Demon never fails to ruin my day. What have I done? What have I done? I look at the chat and that's the first thing I read. Somebody saying I'm ruining their day. What have I done? I've done nothing today. I've been very well behaved today. I got stung by a bee and I've been complaining about it. But other than that, I think I've been well behaved. I uploaded a new emote for you guys to use. Wolfo. The Wolfo emote. We listened to the... We listened to Just Wanna Play Video Games by the Blackout Band. Our favorite song. The defining voice of a generation. Where do I want to put this? I kind of like his teeth. I hate when they give him, like, human teeth, but these teeth are a little more rounded. These ones here are a little sharp. His pupils are way too big and pink, which I don't think is a good look. Honestly, it's you might look at this and feel inclined to think that the mouth is creepy, but honestly, I think all of the creepiness is coming from the eyes. I don't think Sonic should ever have pink eyes like that. And his pupils are too big as well. I don't think it's cute enough for cute. It's sort of cute. There are things that are cute about it, but I don't think I can put it in there. I don't think it will get along with all the other cutes. But I don't think it's bad enough for creepy. You guys might be really pushing for creepy right now. I don't think it's that bad. We're gonna put it in weird. It's also not cool. Can't look at it and say it's cool. So in with the weird Sonics it goes. I think it'll fit in well in there. Next up. Oof. Oh. Ooh. I don't like this Sonic. This is Sonic's O-face. This is a close-up on Sonic's face as Rouge the Bat is sucking the life out of him. And he's going, oh! Oh! He's got fangs. He's got some sharp teeth. Sharp teeth and bloodshot eyes. Blue pupils, which I don't mind the blue pupils too much. I'm always on the side of thinking basically any color looks better than green. Such a cute Sonic? No way. This is not cute. This is a Sonic of the devil. This is an evil Sonic. And I suppose that's our answer. If it's evil, then it's probably illegal. Because things that are sufficiently evil are usually codified into law, and we are not allowed to do those things anymore. And if this is evil, is it evil enough to be illegal? I think probably so. Of course, we don't have a folder for evil Sonics. But I think the evil Sonics and the illegal Sonics are pretty much one and the same. Except for, I think we have illegal Sonics in the folder that are like smoking weed. And that has to be illegal, but I wouldn't call that evil. That's not evil behavior. Illegal or delete? Have we ever deleted a Sonic? I don't think so. I don't think I would allow myself to delete a Sonic. That's only for the Lord to... Only the Lord could make a decision like that. To delete a Sonic, to banish a Sonic into obliteration? To obliterate a Sonic into non-existence? Start deleting the worst ones? No one man should have all that power, though. I don't think any man should be allowed to do something so egregious as to delete a Sonic. Some Sonics are evil, and they're illegal, but no Sonic deserves deletion. From this realm, from this mortal coil. Max, you have that power? I don't want the power. I don't want the power. I abdicate that power. I abdicate that responsibility. We'll just take this guy, and we'll put him in with the illegals. And that's the way it has to be. You know, I have to be some kind of arbiter. You know, I do have to be judge, jury, and execution in some sense when I categorize the Sonics, but I don't think it's my place to do the deleting. And when you delete a... when you delete a Sonic, where does it go? If it really does just cease to exist, you know, that would weigh on me heavily. I don't think I could do that. I just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day. GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. I know all about them as soon as they're new. I'm pretty sure this one is also going to be illegal. This is a very feminine Sonic. This is Sonic with feminine wiles. Sometimes we take the feminine Sonics and we label them as cross-dressing Sonics or transgender Sonics. I don't feel as if that label is appropriate for this image, but it's a very femme Sonic. He's got the feminine eyelashes. He's got a very sinewy figure. He's got a fat fucking ass. Fat ass on this boy. And I truly hate it. I truly despise it. I don't think Sonic is for sexual. I've probably said that a million times by now. But it just gives me the ick. I have the ick from the Sonic. Guys, are you getting the ick? Are you detecting the ick? Of course, you guys are a bunch of fucking perverts and degenerates. You probably like the Sonic. You're probably taking one look at this and you're like, yeah, that's the good stuff. Give me more of that. But for me, this is some serious ick. Don't forget the mammary glands. I'm not detecting any mammary glands. That's... You could see, like, a guy with a chest like that, but he also has, like, hips. Which I don't think Sonic should ever have hips. It's, like, wide, thin, wide. You know? He's got the hourglass figure. Oh, and he's got a belly button. He's got a very feminine belly button. Look at that. Ugh. He's got fleeky shoes, though. These are very fancy-looking shoes. Look at that. Everyone has hips, no? Technically, yeah, everyone has hips. but not everybody has...
Excuse me. Not everybody has wide feminine hips.
like this. Or a caked up ass, a caked up booty. Sonic, do it fart? Do it fart, Sonic? Yeah, this is illegal. This is pure illegal. And with the illegals it goes. No other choice. Illegal, despicable even. I might even go as far as to say despicable. Now, this image, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I put it in here, I think just because it... because it's confusing me so much. And I was enchanted by how confused it made me. We have a hole in the ground, a cracked hole. A cracked hole in the earth is opening up. And it's spewing some kind of black smoke. An eerie black smoke from a cracked hole in the earth. And Sonic is pointing a knife at it, threatening the black hole, and saying, "Time for adventure." How do you guys interpret whatever this is? Because I'm not sure. What are we seeing? What are we looking at? What's going on here? Is this normal? I would say this is very, very abnormal. Time for adventure! In there! Let's go with my knife! Cute Sonic? It is cute. It's not illegal and it's not cool. Or it's not cool, it's not any cooler than Sonic usually is, and Sonic is usually always at least a little cool. It's like half of his personality, it's just that he's cool. It's cute and it's weird, but is it weirder than it is cute? Or is it cuter than it is weird? It's cute because it looks like a tiny Sonic, and tiny is cute. But it's so weird because I don't understand what is going on in this image. Court says cute. Maybe I should just... maybe I should give this one to Court. Our mod. You know what, Court? Court, you've been doing such a good job as a mod recently. Just outperforming all the other mods, doing laps around them. Frankly, making all the other mods look like shit. Making them look terrible. That I think, as a reward, you should get to categorize a Sonic. Just this once. I will defer... is it defer or deter? I'll say defer. I will defer to your judgment. Or deter. Just this once. You get one. We're gonna say every mod gets one. And with the cute Sonics it goes. Last but not least. Now here we have... we have Sonic covered in some wet brownie mix. That's right. Wet brownie mix. There's nothing else that it could be, obviously. Also, it kind of looks like he's wearing blue jeans. He's got, like, saggy legs. Like there's some fabric there. So there's this woman. Here's how I envision this image going. Oh, and what is this? We got... whoop. Hang on. Hang on. That's today's thumbnail. Go back. Go back. You have, like, a logo here? Imagined with AI. Oh, it just says imagined with AI. There's some woman. She has 3 kids. 2 of them are just her human children. One of them is her third adopted hedgehog child. Right? It's 3 kids, 2 human, 1 hedgehog. She's making brownies for the bake sale. Leaves the room for 5 seconds. What feels like 5 seconds. Comes back. This is what she sees. Sonic has made quite the mess with that brownie mix. I finally caught a Max stream early. Yippee. Well, thank you. Finchy Punch, thanks for joining us. And thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the winning team. Sonic, you've gotten you've gotten into the brownie mix. You're covered in brownie mix, which is obviously brownie mix and not something else. Not something more disgusting. Obviously it's brownie mix. What else could it be? You got a wrinkly chest. Obviously. And these other kids, who kind of look like my nephews, or look like what my nephews used to look like. I haven't seen them in a while. When they were toddlers. They're like, ooh, look what you did. You're gonna get in trouble. Mom's gonna be mad. You are covered in brownie mix. Look at the mess you've made. I kind of want to know what prompt made this. I really hope it wasn't something like Sonic covered in shit. Their eyes are black? Yeah. I think they're just meant to be in shadow, but they could also be like demonic children, I think. Where does this Sonic go? This is the last Sonic of the day. Well, Sonic did something wrong here. You had a horrible mess with Mother's brownie mix. Is it wrong enough to be illegal? You wouldn't go to jail for making a mess, especially not if you're a toddler, if you're a small child. You wouldn't go to jail for that. Timeout? Yeah, you would get a timeout. Tyler Pulliam, thanks for joining the Goofball tier. We love having you here. Just got a new sub. Tyler, you can use the new emote. We have a new emote today just for you. You have access to it now. It's Wolfo. You guys can use it whenever Wolfo comes into the room. I think that's probably how I intended it to be used. Wolfo comes in, you guys are all like, oh, Wolfo is here, Wolfo is here. Well, now you got the emote for it. His name is Scoot, his name is not Scoot. His name is Wolfo. Or Wolfus. Whatever I feel like at the moment. Or Bub, I call him that a lot as well. Hey, what's up, Bub? Scoot, Bub! It could also go in cute, unless this actually is dookie, unless this actually is doo-doo feces, as Michael Jackson would say, but I don't think it is. If it was, definitely disqualified from cute. I think we're just gonna have, I think this is just gonna be another weird one. Because it's not bad enough for illegal. There's nothing cool about it. It's too risque to be cute, so it has to go in weird just by default. And now look at this. Spick and span, neat, clean, tidy, and trim. It's a clean desktop right there. So satisfying to clean up. And when you're feeling satisfied, you're feeling relaxed. That is how that works. Every time. And if you're wondering... Max, did you do that thing where you didn't check to see if the game runs before you started streaming? Well, I might have. Oh, I might have, darling. We're going to try negative 10 dB. Iron Lung. A short horror game where you pilot a tiny submarine through an ocean of blood on an alien moon. Why did that make me laugh? Is that really what this game is about? An ocean of blood on an alien moon? I thought it was just an ocean of water on Earth. I shouldn't have read that before I started the game. That could have been a surprise. Max, did you know Markiplier made a movie about this? I did know that. I haven't seen the movie. A short horror game where you pilot a tiny submarine through an ocean of blood on an alien moon. Wolfo looks like my cat Herman? Well, if your cat looks like Wolfo, then that can only mean that your cat is very adorable. Because Wolfo is very adorable. It's just a shame he's not less of a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's an ocean of blood, alright. And already that seems like it's a little loud, so I'm going to turn it to negative Oh, I don't want to do negative 13. That's a bad luck number. Is that too loud? Is that fine? But then the game is going to get louder. So you know what? We'll just do negative 16.
What does Goofball think of The Laughing Salesman, 1989? This is an important question.
He loves it. He says it's his favorite show ever, and he's always jerking his peanuts while he watches it. Favorite show. Never shuts up about it. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. Well, that stinks. We need those planets! We need them! This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. If every star disappeared, all the light would go out as well, right? Because ghost light, isn't ghost light like the light that bounces off the moon? Isn't, like, wouldn't you call that bounce light? I don't think we would be able to exist for very long if all the stars were donezo. I think it would just be pitch black everywhere, and it would get very cold very fast. One such moon honed... Whatever, trying to big brain this fucking fantasy game. Whatever.
Excuse me, that's not possible. 0 out of 10. Did you consider scientifically inaccurate?
One such moon holds a strange anomaly. An ocean of blood. Blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly. Why am I a convict? Why would there be a convict on a space station? Tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside. Can I not? Can I not? Don't weld me inside. And the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Press any key to continue. There doesn't seem to be an any key. I'll just order a tab. Oh, no time for that. The game is starting.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Who talking to me?
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Who talking to me?
Approaching maximum depth.
I can't move or do
Feeling
anything.
it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding.
Am I supposed to be able to move or do anything or look around?
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful. You're on your own.
WASD move. There we go! Mouse 1 interact tab map. Oh yeah, do I need a map of my fucking submarine? Or is it a map of the ocean? Deep and wide, there's a mountain doing deep and wide things. Boop. Beep bop borp. Beepin' borpin' boopin'. Oh, how I love my little iron lung. Oh, how I love my little iron lung. Can't click that. Beep bop boop. Beep beep beep. Beep bop. Borp. Beep, 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 borp, boop, bop. Can't click those. This game is supposed to be about an hour, and if I know myself and my stupid broken brain, that probably means it'll take me about 2 hours. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. Well, that's bad. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return, and even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you, Ivan? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars. There is still hope. It lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I've been saying that for years and nobody's been listening to me. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Was that written by me or did I find that in here? COI Informational Terminal. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last update 5/378. Query. How big is your peanuts? Unknown query. How small is your peanuts? Unknown query again. What do you know, you dumbass computer ass machine? I can't even write question mark. Maybe that's the reason that they're not registering as query. Either that or the fact that my questions are asinine. Unknown query. Happy late Pride Month, Max? There's nothing happy about my Pride Month. I had no pride. I was just shamed. They shamed me. It was a shame month. Feeling ashamed of my bisexuality. All month long. B for briefing. 2 weeks ago we conducted an exploration. Have I already read this? We conducted an exploration of Moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench how do they know it's blood? Do they take a sample? Is it human blood or animal blood? What kind of blood is it? Different kinds of blood. A trench beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. I should maybe write that down. I don't know if I'm going to remember that. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. I have no idea what to do. I can use computer to ask query, but I don't have query. Push button. Is this what the camera shows me? So if I were to say, oh, I don't know, push buttons over here, which might change coordinates. Also, it's leaking in here. How safe can this be if it's fucking leaking? I'm in a
Having a
leaking
rough
sub.
day and really need to relax. Love you.
Thanks, I love you too. If you're an adult. If you're a child, I didn't just say. If you're under the age of 18, I didn't just say that. Don't tell Twitter. That image might be a little different. Is that image different? I'm not having a great day myself. I got stung by a bee. If you missed the whole diatribe at the beginning there. Okay, that's definitely different. Was that a noise I just heard? Yeah, probably not. Oh! What had a noise? Is that a blood whale? Are you a blood whale? Is there a blood whale out there? I'm gonna hold this down. Not seeing much. Up or down? X and Y. Okay. I'm trying to piece this together. This, I'm guessing these arrows determine which direction I'm facing. But these arrows over here, do they make me go forward and back? Or do they make me go... Do they allow me to move horizontal or vertically? Excuse me. Do these buttons make me move vertically or horizontally? So if I push up, the up button, am I getting closer to the surface of the ocean or am I moving forward? It's also only a matter of time before I see a photo of something creepy on this monitor here. Still got plenty of oxygen. The depth, if that light indicator there means I'm at the bottom, then that would mean I am on the bottom of the ocean. As you do. So if I return this to its original position, and I press the button again... God, I wish this game was brighter. Oh no, something is different now. There were more of those coral shapes earlier. Ooh. Fire extinguisher. What do I need that for? Quit game? No. I was hoping I would get a pause menu. No pause menu. No settings. I get image. Does image go away when I hit buttons? Yes. I hit buttons to move and I lose my image. Also, I hear water moving when I use the button. When I use these buttons. What about these buttons? I hear water moving when I use these buttons as well. More coral. Come on, give me some instructions. I cannot be lost this early on. Or maybe I'm just meant to explore? Be sure to update before each descent. Last updated today, 5/378. Alright, well if I started my descent today, that would mean that I did update before I descended. Query. Query unknown. Your oxygen is running out, Max? No, it's not. I do need some instruction, though. I do need to know what to do. Oh, oh, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! What is that? What is that? Go towards that. Something on the radar. What is that?
It's a green circle. My boy, we've discovered the horrible green circle.
Whoa! No, no, no! What happened? What? No! What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? That's a wall? I hit a wall? Can I continue? What happened? Why would a wall look like a green dot on the radar? I'm in trouble. I'm in real trouble. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what the point is. I don't know what it's asking me to do. You should have a map. I do have a map. I press B? No. I press M? No. I don't remember the buttons. It told me the buttons a minute ago. I don't remember them. T? No. I'll just press every one. It's gotta be one of these buttons. Tab? Yes. That's the map. But where am I? The map is not useful if I don't know where I am. Hover mouse over nodes for information. Okay, coordinates. X, Y, and A. Max is so funny when he doesn't understand what's going on. I'm trying. Give me a minute. At least I'm funny.
I might not know what's going on, but at least I'm funny.
X and Y. Okay. X 161, Y 101. So X is horizontal on the map. Y is vertical on the map. So as we go from the left to the right of the map, the X number increases. X 180, 325, 378, 560, and then finally 864. If we go from the bottom to the top, Y will increase? Yes. So, if I'm at 161, 161 is X, and 101 is Y. Putting on my serious thinking cap here. 161 here. I'm going to say right about there. Y 101. So I'm here. This is where I am on the map. So, let's get the arrow to face north. Nope. A little bit back. And let's try to navigate. Whoop. So the green dot means a wall. Yeah? Going forward. Saving progress. It's blinking faster. Should I worry about that? It's also on my side, which means I'm not going towards it. And even faster still. We're in trouble. 136. Should I worry about it if it's not in front of me? I need to get to about... My Y coordinates need to be about 200, then I can take a right. 200. Oof, it's getting hot in here. Oh, no, stop! Stop! No, stop!
Hi, Max.
Hi!
Accidentally release a swarm of bees into Max's roommates. Sorry, babe.
150. Please do not release the bees. I don't like those horrible bees. 160 and 178. 160 around there. 178 around here. This is gonna take forever, Jimmy. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, go this way. And I can't see anything, so I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Just more weeds. Oh, no. Avoid that. 198 by 188. So, right around there. Yep. Let's go up a little more north. There we go. X 200, both at 200. 200 by 2. I'm right there. I must be. There's a node over here. I'm guessing I have to get to the nodes and explore the nodes. So, it's the only thing I can think to do anyway. We're gonna go... We're gonna aim ourselves east. I'm gonna start gunning for it. And... it is at coordinates x 322, y 186. So the x is going to start going up. We're gonna have to go a little south. Hey Max, love your streams and your work. It's been 5 months already. I can believe how much time flies by, but it's been such a joy watching the channel grow. Well, thank you. You should tell your friends about how great this channel is. And then you can help the channel grow. Let me get more viewers. 300. Stop. Stop, stop. Good. Or 322. Nope. Keep going. A little bit further. A little more. Perfect. Nope. Overshot it. 22. And then 186. So we're going to point down. That's going to make the Y number go down. There we go. Ooh, oh. Let's take a photo. See what we get. Nothing! There ain't nothing here. Come on.
I thought this game was supposed to be scary. I ain't scared.
Let me look all around. Nothing.
I ain't scared. This ain't so scary.
Of course, if I saw a demonic face on that little monitor, I would probably pee my pants. What is that? What am I looking at? Nothing that makes me want to pee my pants, but... oh, what the hell. I'll pee my pants just a little bit as a treat. Nothing of interest. One of these nodes contains something? What are the nodes meant to represent? Like ship crashes or something? Let me read the briefing again. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. So the nodes maybe represent points of interest. And I have to explore each one to see what I can find. Our task is to photograph these points of interest using the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. What does that mean? Angle? You can also use the camera to help with wait, I just got super chat saying I spent $5 for a hint. Well, thank you. Here's another. Your rotation is labeled on the maps too. Nothing is labeled on the maps, though. Task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can. I just heard a drip. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the subcontrols will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. That's the beeping green dot. Okay, well this node, I have to be very, very close. Oh, angle! Angle is the 3rd digit. Angle 33. Or _033. But how do I know my angle? I guess the angle is is what's listed in my direction. This one right here, this number, this digit. So, 322 and 186. 322. 186. I'm at 187. And 10 degrees of this... 2 units of the specified position. So I'm within 2 units of the specified position. 10 degrees of the specified angle. What is the specified angle? 0.33. That makes the number go up. I'm going to go the other way to make the number go down. 0.33. Perfect. Is that it? Is that what I meant to take a photo of? Is that good enough? Was something supposed to happen? Can I move a little bit forward? A little bit closer to it? What happens now? No difference. What if... do that. Maybe I have to get it, like, perfectly centered. But then I'm getting farther away from the designated angle. But maybe that would make sense, given my position? What if I get real close to it? Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a pile of rocks. Just go to the next coordinates. Whale bones? You guys think those are whale boners? Get the numbers exactly. Oh, look, I got a check mark. I'm guessing when I get the check mark, that means it's been photographed? Yeah? Photograph successful. Okay. Well, let me face slightly forward, and let's move ahead then. We're going to move up to 378 X position. Let's hit it. Of course, it's going to be a little boring, unfortunately. There's a wall on our left. We're going to move a little farther away from that. Just to be safe. God, do I have like a turbo drive or anything? Oh, wall in front of us, wall in front of us. It would be so useful to look at the map and see where I am at the map. 378 by 263. Okay, I've already overshot on the y-axis. So let's go forward. Which means I'm somewhere like here? Maybe? Up to 378. Okay, now the Y number is moving, but the X isn't. Oh wait, I think I'm getting my X's and my Y's mixed up. Whoops. Uh-oh. Fart. Yeah, Y is up and down. X is left and right. 314. So I'm like here. I'm somewhere around here. And 346. Quit game? No. I don't want to quit. 346 and 314. 346 would be here. And then 314 would be here. there? Let's go back down in this direction. Now both numbers are moving. Guys, this is going to be a really exciting stream. I can feel it. And where is the node again? 378 and 263. No, wait, keep going. 2 and 70. One more, come on. 78. Perfect. I'm at 280. I'm supposed to be at 263. So, let's go directly down. Oh my god, it's hot in here today. And the number is 263. And then, what do you think? A little more in this direction?
Hey Max,
Hi.
how do developers ever ask you to play their games on stream? And if they do you play them?
I'm not sure if it's happened yet. 375. 378. So... Are you asking because you're a developer? And you want me to play your game on stream? Is that why you're asking? 050. We are so close. We are almost there. Ep. Please don't be something scary. Please don't be something scary. Is that it? Just more bones? We got another check mark.
Horrible bones? What? Bones? Terrible, horrible bones at the bottom of the ocean? Why, I never saw such a thing.
This is gonna take forever, Jimmy. This is gonna take a forever, Jimmy. I don't know if this game is gonna be fun. 259 by 406. Which means this number needs to go... This number needs to go down, and this number needs to go up. Is that the way it's gonna move? Yes. 259 by 406. Or was it 506? Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day. I think I'm right there. Y-axis is 315. GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. I know all about them as soon as they're new. X is 322. That's right there. And then Y is 322. No, wait. X is 317. Yeah, sort of right there. Y is 322. So I'm here? Which would explain those beepers.
Oxygen notification.
What? What? Oxygen notification? But I need that. Don't you know I need that? I need that. Okay, I guess I just ran out of a little bit of oxygen. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Why worry? What, me worry? What's to worry about? 359 by 406. What? Me worry? About oxygen? gonna be a calmer game today. It's gonna be some downtime. 259.
This reminds me of The Laughing Salesman, 1989, episode 52, Security Capsule.
A classic. A classic installment. 406. So we're close on the y-axis. 272 and 259. 272 would be here. Somewhere over here. Or like this area. But there's a white spot here. .406. Okay, I have to go a little farther up. Perfect. And now we're gonna turn this direction. And we have to get to 259. Almost there. Ep, 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 ep. Bip. And the angle is 296. Whoop, up, 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 up. Hang on. Guys, what are we looking at? What are we looking at, lads? You recognize what you're seeing? Could these be some kind of bloodworms? Horrible worms on the bottom of the ocean floor? Alright, that one's checked. Where do we want to go now? If I really have to check all of these, it's gonna take forever. Alright. When does this game get exciting? I was told this was a horror experience. You know what? Can't complain. I need to try, as an experiment. And maybe not necessarily stick to it forever, but just as an experiment, I need to try seeing what it would be like if I play games and make an effort to not complain about them. But the complaining, it comes so easily to me. It's like it was what I was born to do. 308 and 431. 308 there, 431 there. Alright, keep on keeping on. I'm going to get to about 375 on the x-axis. Uh-oh, no, stop, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. .349. That would be here, somewhere along this line. And 445. So yeah, right there. Okay, so now, let's turn. And go in that direction. Guys, this stream... Uh-oh. No. This stream is gonna be great to fall asleep to, if you guys are into that. Fall asleep to this stream. 357 and 439. 357, so like there. 439, like there. Okay. If you're into falling asleep while listening to your favorite VOD, listening to your favorite streamer, that's what this is going to be great for. Oh, great, now there's something fucking in front of me. What? What could be in front of me? Fine. 371 and 409. 371 would be right there. 409 would be there. Okay, let's just go south from here. Welcome to Relax with Max. I'm your host, Max. I'm going to be helping you fall asleep tonight. Don't you want to fall asleep? Wouldn't it feel nice to lie down and take a big ol' nap? Me, 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 me. Listen to my soothing, dulcet tones. 325 on the y-axis. Welcome. I'll be talking you to sleep tonight, baby. What did I say it was? 325 on Y. Lullaby and good night. Fall asleep to relax with Max. I'm your dad and also your brother.
Want to hear a joke?
Nope.
I used to be hooked on soap for years. Now I'm clean.
Well, yeah, well, I recently bought a book. It's called The Complete History of Crazy Glue. Let me tell you, I can't put it down. Okay, I want to go forward until I get to 550 on the x-axis. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit anything. Just going forward to 550. I'm not... What? What is that? What is that? What is going on? What is that? What is that? Why is there steam? Is this for my steamed hams? What is the steam? Do I use this? Stop. Do I just ignore that? What is this? Why am I steaming? There is being produced a horrible steam. I don't care, I'm just gonna keep going. Just ignore it, I guess. It's just a little steam. It's just a little steam. I am big strong man. Big strong man need not be afraid of tiny steam. It's just some horrible steam. Almost at 550 on the x-axis. And up. Oh wait, oh nope, we're going to 50, not just 500, 50. You know, I do typically think of horror as being more exciting. Oh, no! What is that? Stop it! Stop it! What was that? Was that nothing? Was that something? Was that everything? Pushing button. I can't see anything. Usually I liked thinking of horror as being a little more exciting, but you know, this is like a... I guess like a slow burn horror. Which is fine, you know, also valid. 550, right there. Now I just need to go 323 is where I'm at. 323 would be right about there. So I have to just go south. Or down. Well, actually, it's 560, not 550. 277. Let me go down a little bit first. To 277. It's a slow burn horror. Also valid. Up. Too far. Right there, that's good. Now let's face east again. And then we're gonna go forward to 560. .277. Oh, that's 278. And now the angle is 43. This is what it's like to live in a submarine. I finally get it. It's quite boring, isn't it? What? Is that a fish face? Am I bearing witness to a horrible fish face? Well, I got it. It's been photographed. I got it. Nope, other direction. Other direction. What was the number specifically? Oh, it's not going to tell me anymore, but I want to see the fish face again. Is fish face gone? The fish has absconded. When you abscond, does that mean you're running away with something? Let me read this again. This is not an expedition, it is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships and a sea of dead stars? There is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution, I will get my freedom. Was this written by me, or was this written by the person who was in here before me? That is the question. Quite a mystery. And you know what? I'm going to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm going to figure it out. Let's face south a wee bit. Off to the next node. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. There's a mystery afoot, lads. Lads? There's a mystery afoot. 613 and 197. Both numbers going down. Wait, X is going up. But that's fine, because it's 613. Y is going down. 197. Dude, what was that? What is that? What was that? Who banging on the door? Somebody banging on the door on a submarine? Who would even be out there? And at this hour? I hope it's not an octopus. Open the door? There is no door. There's got to be a hatch or something. I mean, there's obviously some way I got in here, but I can't see anything. It's too dark. 613, 197. Come on, let's go. Saving in progress. 613. Stop it. Go back. 613. 197. No, wait, wrong one. Hang on. Go back. I keep getting my X's and my Y's mixed up. 197 would be this direction. South. Or wait, what was it? 197, so let's go back. Perfect. Beautiful. Angle 55. Don't be a ghost. Oh! Not a whale. Photograph the complete skeleton. Got an achievement. Well, it was not a ghost. But what do it be? I think I'm gonna skip the next node. Some kind of a big nasty skull. Certainly a big nasty skull. This node over here, all the way in no man's land, this one, I think I'm gonna skip this one. Because I think the game wants me to go all over there, all the way over there, find nothing, and then turn around. Max, have you ever played The Binding of Isaac? Yeah, but not recently. But I have played it. I don't think you can, lol. Anybody in the chat familiar with this game? Am I allowed to skip nodes? I'm also running out of oxygen, though. And if I'm running out of oxygen... When I run out of oxygen, when it's depleted, I'll die, because I need that to breathe. I need to oxygenate my blood by breathing it. No, you need them all? Alright. You're creepy. Alright. Go up this way until you get to 750. 750X. Max, I think the oxygen is scripted. Okay, that's a relief. If only oxygen were scripted in real life as well. Going all the way to 750. I don't wanna go to school. I just wanna be a fool. I just wanna play video games. Everything else is really gay. Pejoratively speaking. That's right, I said gay pejoratively. What are you gonna do about it? Call the cops? Oh fuck, don't call the cops. Don't do it, please don't. Please don't call the cops. Just wanna play video games. Like 220, 275. Just wanna play video games every day. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day. GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. I know all about them as soon as they're new. No, no! Okay, I should turn here. Yeah, I'll have to. If there's something that close in front of me. We don't have school today. They say it's conference day. I'm gonna go forward to about 800. But everybody knows every way the teachers are at home playing video games. And, okay. Let's go up and around. There's a little bump here. There's a little bit of a lip. We're going to go up and around. Yep. This is going to take forever. And I'm not complaining, because I love video games. 823. Okay, so right there, right there. And 280. Which would be like right there. So go forward until 864, then turn down. I just wanna play video games every day. How'd you know? All the time and every day. And 864, right? Yes. And then down to 258, which isn't that far. What was it? 258, okay. Bloop. 58 and 864. We're gonna want to go a little bit farther that way. Oh hush. Oh hush, you big nasty ocean sound. Not impressed. Not scary. Angle is 209. Not impressed by big scary ocean sound. What's it gonna be? What, a piece of wood? It looks like a tree or something. What, I found a piece of wood. Great, I'm so glad I went here. Hoo boy. Wasting my damn time. Alright. Well, it had to be done. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games. Just wanna play video games all the time and every day. 829. There? Let's go to 825. 825, 296. Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay, so we can turn. This game is gonna crack me. It's gonna break my brain. I'm gonna be very delirious by the end of today's stream. I'm gonna get very kooky, very loopy. Gonna be one loopy motherfucker. I am gonna be...
Sorry your internet went out the other day.
That's
Hate it
fine.
when that happens.
Who cares?
Also sorry you got stung by a bee.
Now that's an injustice.
Man, you really have some bad luck, Max.
You know, I do believe that about myself. But I think it's more appropriate to believe that in regards to larger things, not to believe that in regards to, like, there being an internet service outage in my area. That didn't just affect me. That affected a lot of people. It affected all the other people in my area as well. Now, how big was that area? I truly have no idea. Oh boy, that's going real quick. That's doing some serious beeping there. Getting stung by a bee? Of course, I asked you guys, how many of you people, how many of you guys have been stung by a bee before? And a lot of you did say, or I asked you, how many times have you been stung by a bee in your life? And a lot of you guys did say 0. What? No! What? For me, that was like the 5th time that I've been stung by a bee in my lifetime. Or, you know, somewhere between 4, 5, and 6, I would say. Stop with the BB. 750 and 264. 750 right there. 264 right around there. Okay. Nope. Wait. Chill stream today. The game is a little slow, but instead of complaining, instead of being like, oh, woe is me, my life is so miserable, I hate my existence, I want to die, I wish I was dead, I wish I was dead. Ah! What? No! Why? What? Why? What was that? What I should be thinking... What I should be thinking is, you know, I get to have a nice, relaxing stream today. That's why this game is so slow. It wants to lull you into a false sense of security before it starts giving you the real big spooks. Okay. Where am I? 575 by 350. 575 right there by 350 right there. There? I cannot be there. It's not possible that I'm there. I was just down here. 575. Roughly 577, but roughly 575. That would be right there by 350. Well, oh, okay. Fine. Whatever. $575 by $350. $575 by $350. It doesn't seem likely that I'm here, but whatever. Okay. I want to go north. I'm gonna go north until I get to 623, and then I'll take a right. 623, folks. On the y-axis. Don't nick that wall. Don't nick that wall either. I'm getting the hang of this. My natural pilot instincts
Max,
are coming out.
thank you so much for Wolfo sticker. Max, I love it. Max, thank you for it so much. Thanks so much, Max, thank you.
No problem, friend. Anything you say. Now, every time Wolfo comes in the room to bother me, you guys can all spam that sticker in the chat and feel as if you're being included in my experience. What? That's probably just a fish, right? Yeah, it's probably just a fish. We're gonna assume probably a fish. 350 by 475. 350. Ooh, 550 by 475. 550 is right there. By 475, so right there. This is where I am. Roughly. And we're going north to 520. $520 on the y-axis. We're almost there. Also, I think I might have something very fun planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do something a little weird, but I'm hoping it'll work out. Then I want to take a right, and I want to move to X323. So let's bear right. Actually, what is it? No, don't quit game. For fart's sake. 623. 623. I'm thirsty. Almost. 23. And 520. And I'm at 511 for the Y, which means I'll have to go a little bit
Max, I
north.
remember watching this movie about a box fan fighting a vacuum cleaner. I didn't think it was possible, but it both sucks and blows.
Okay. Okay. Angle 063. Thank you for the super chat. You both suck and blow. What do you think of that? How do you like that little insult? You walked into that one, my friend. You might have not have thought you were walking into that one, but you were walking into that one. Alright, I've got quite a few check marks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 3 left. But how do I get from down here up there? Is there a path that I can take across here? Because it doesn't look like I should be able to pass there. But that's also looking like the only way it could be. I obviously can't move across this big chunk right here. So, let's turn around. Let's turn west. Or west, as our friend Patrick Starr would say. Little SpongeBob reference for you guys. By the way, they announced today that Mark Hamill will be playing the Flying Dutchman. In the new SpongeBob movie, which I would, you know, I would have preferred that it would have been the old guy. His name evades me in the moment. What's the name of the guy who plays the Flying Dutchman on SpongeBob? He's done a lot of voices for cartoons over the years. I think he was in Caddyshack. Well, he's out. The old voice of the Flying Dutchman is out. New voice is in, and it's Mark Hamill. Which I'm not crazy about. Why get rid of the old guy? He's not dead yet. Keep him around. Why get rid of the old guy? Brian Doyle Murray, that's right. Isn't he Bill Murray's brother? Question mark? But also, why are they kicking him out? Does he not want to do the Flying Dutchman anymore? He's been the Flying Dutchman since I was a kid. He's not dead yet. He can do one more movie. He's got one more movie in him. He might be on his deathbed for all I know. He must be really old. He was old when I was a kid, so there's no way he's not ancient now. 500 on the x-axis, so I'm right there. Keep going until I get... I'm going to keep going until I get to 325 on the x-axis. I wonder if they're going to redesign the character too. That might make it a little more palatable if, in addition to him having a new voice, he also has a new design. So we can kind of think of them as different characters, kind of like we do with like the several different versions of King Neptune that they have on SpongeBob. I think they have like 3 different versions of that character now. There's the version from the first season of the show. And then there's the version of King Neptune from the first movie, and then there's the version of King Neptune from the third movie. So they could do... Oh, okay. Well, I still have oxygen, so I think I'm fine. They could do something similar. Maybe he wouldn't do what they wanted? What could they have possibly have wanted him to do that he would refuse to do? Say a swear? Ho ho ho, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, exactly.
You'd think so, wouldn't ya?
I'm going to 325 on the X. But now the new guy is Mark Hamill! The Mark Hamill, the Luke Skywalker. The guy who's always getting angry about political stuff on Twitter. He's the Flying Dutchman now. I am so glad that I am not one of those people who gets angry about politics on Twitter. I'm so glad that I just use Twitter for shitposting. There's so many, like, really, really famous people who get on Twitter. Oh, hang on. No, no, no. Oh, on all sides. On all sides. On all sides. Really? All sides. 344 by 546. Oh, boy. This is stressful. He has such an iconic gruff voice. He does. 345, that would be... So, like, around here. Oh, I overshot it. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I had to stop when I got to 350, and I forgot that. By 546... So right around here, I would say, is where I am. But it says there's something to the north of me, which means that I can't get over there, but this was the only way I could think to get over there. What should I do? What is it in front of me? Yeah. Shoot. If there is something here and I can't get across there, then how am I supposed to reach this node, that node, and this node? Shoot. really see anything. I don't like not seeing anything. Nickelodeon is on the woke side? Maybe he wouldn't play ball? I don't know. You think he wouldn't come back to do the voice of the Flying Dutchman because Nickelodeon is too woke? Has guys, has Nickelodeon gone woke? Boy, Nickelodeon caught the woke mind virus. The new norm's not the same as the old norm. It is true, the new norm is not the same as the old norm.
Hi, Max. This
Hi.
is for the case of the owies this morning.
Oh, thank you.
A question all the way from New Zealand.
New
What do you
Zealand?
consider your core values? Love, Maria
consider?
Heartsuit.
What do I consider my core values? Do not lie, do not cheat, wash your hands before you eat. There is nothing quite as sweet, a message from the Lord. Be a friend, say your prayers, heaven loves a heart that cares. That is why I've come to share a message from the Lord. And if you follow God's commands, there will be peace across the land. You will live long and happy lives with your sheep, your kids, your wives. Do what's right, don't provoke. Wherefore tassels on your cloak. Do not laugh, it's not a joke. A message from the Lord. Don't do drugs, stay in school. This is quite a lot of rules. Follow them, don't be a fool. A message from the Lord. Follow them, don't be a fool. A message from the Lord.
Humbly suggesting you play Lisa the Painful on stream.
I already
if you
played
want
it.
a slightly edgier RPG, like Undertale or Amori. Really matches your sense of humor.
I've already played it, but the question is, are the VODs still out there somewhere? I played it on Twitch, and I didn't collect those VODs, but somebody else did, but I don't know if they collected that one specifically. But I have played Lisa. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It did that thing that I hate, where it just scrolls the text and doesn't give you a chance to read it, and I truly despise that. But other than that, very fun little game, that Lisa the RPG. I give it my seal of approval. Yeah, I'm just gonna try moving forward through it. What else can I do? I'm out of ideas here. Running out of options. 374 by 570, or 375 by 575. 375 is there. It's easier to remember the numbers if you round them. 375, but I also still can't, by 575. 375. Right there. 575. So here? So I'm moving past it? Yo, Max, can you do the Flying Dutchman voice getting angry about the gay rainbow beer? Love your work. Ooh, Sandy Cheeks Mommy Milkers.
Sandy Cheeks milk. Oh my goodness gracious!
What does the Flying Dutchman sound like?
The monkey's tail, the monkey's fist, the monkey!
That's my favorite line that he did. I don't know if I can do the voice.
You're SpongeBob, they'd be putting rainbows on the beer. Let me tell you, boy, the new norm is not like the old norm.
What are my values? I guess I sang a VeggieTales song instead of actually saying what my values are. Just minimize pain, maximize healthfulness, do not lie, do not cheat. Or I guess you should avoid lying if you can. Something that a lot of people don't realize in regards to values is that all values are conditional. There's no such thing as an unconditional value. So next time you're talking to somebody, next time you're having a political debate with a family member or whatever, if they say something like murder is always wrong, and you could say, well, like, well, you know, what about if it's like a justifiable act of self-defense? Well, that's a case in which it is not wrong to kill somebody. Although I suppose the word murder implies a situation in which it's not justified. Because there are different connotations attached to the words murder and killing. But like, you know, killing people, the act of to kill a man, is always viewed as wrong, unless it's not, because the conditions deem it to be so, which is also true about all values. So is it wrong to lie? Generally so, but we also have the concept of a white lie, meaning a lie that you tell because you think... What is that? A lie that you tell because you think it's for the greater good. When I think about white lies, I always remember that scene in Harriet the Spy where Rosie O'Donnell is explaining, like, well, you can tell a sick friend that they look better, even if they don't. You can tell a friend who made you dinner that it tasted delicious, even if you hated it. So when it comes to, like, what my core values are, all values are just going to inherently be a generalization. They're never going to be things that are true in 100% of circumstances. And those are my values. My values are just like, try to not hurt people whenever possible, unless you have to. But those sound like flimsy values. They don't sound like strong convictions, you know? You cannot be more morally right, only less wrong. Sort of. Like, what is an example? Let's really think about this as a thought experiment. What is an example of a value that is always 100% true? It has no exceptions. It is never conditional. There are no circumstances in which you should break it. I don't think there is a value like that. Adultery? Rape is wrong? I mean, generally. But if I was abducted by aliens, and they were pointing a big nasty laser beam at the Earth, and they said, you have to rape someone or we'll blow up the Earth, I would have to do it. I wouldn't be able to say no in a situation like that. Obviously, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But it just goes to show you, can come up with an exception very easily in any circumstance. Generally, he says, well, I did just give you an example of a situation in which you would have to do it. You do have to do it. Let me tell you, the aliens with the laser beam, they can override anything. Those fucking aliens with their laser beams, they make everything complicated. Here I am, just trying to have values, and the aliens with their big nasty laser beam are ruining it for me. I wish I knew where I was. I wish it would just show me where I am on the map. That's what's making this so tricky. For the fate of humanity, you have to do it. 325 by 741. I'm at 375 by 600. 375 right there by 600. I'm right here. So I want to keep going forward. The good news is I'm not going to be abducted by aliens anytime soon who force me to do heinous acts under threat of blowing up the Earth. What was it that happened on Smiling Friends? They were in a position where they literally had to, I guess Smiling Friends is where I got this idea. Because something like this happened on Smiling Friends recently. Pim and Charlie had to blow up. They had to blow up a whole planet. Oh, well, that seems bad. The aliens... Don't worry, I can handle this. The aliens were telling Pim and Charlie, wow, shit! You have to blow up this planet, and if you don't, we're gonna put you in the Hell Cube. In the Hell Dimension. And Pim and Charlie were like, oh, alright, well, I guess we have to. Let's do it and never speak of this again. of course, that wasn't to save anyone else except themselves. My example of an alien telling you to do something terrible or else they would blow up the Earth, that was done for the sake of someone else, for all the people still on Earth. Are you guys familiar with the Taoist symbol, the yin-yang? If I asked you to close your eyes and picture the yin-yang, would you be able to do it? Do you know what it looks like off the top of your head? The yin-yang, and a lot of people think it's yin-yang, but it's not. It's yin-yang. The yin and the yang. It's a circle. It's half black and half white. So it's white on, I think, the left side and black on the right side. But there's also a spot of black in the white side and a spot of white in the right side and the black side. Meaning, sometimes you have to do the wrong thing to do the right thing, and sometimes you have to do the right thing to do the wrong thing. Did you know that's what the yin-yang means? That's what it's meant to symbolize? Hi, Max. I just got off a plane. Well, I'm glad you had a nice trip. Safe travels to you. We need balance in all things. What your value should be is just like, well, what does the situation require? Have you been abducted by aliens and they're demanding you do something? Well, what does the situation require? In that set of circumstances, you have to do what they say. The aliens are no fun. The aliens love watching people squirm under their moral convictions. 350 by 680 by 690. 350, 6. 9. Okay, we're close. We're really close to this one. Being forced only makes it less wrong, but not right. That's I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's a harsh dichotomy. You either did the right thing or you did the wrong thing. Even if doing the wrong thing involves doing the right thing, or even if doing the right thing involves doing the wrong thing. Because there's always a right and a wrong answer. So, and frankly, at this point, it's more entertaining for me to just sit here and think about this and engage in this thought experiment than to actually play the game. But if we use the example, if we continue with the example of the aliens who abducted me, so let's say the aliens abduct me and a
Max,
woman.
I gotta go out somewhere. In case the stream ends when I get back, remember. Watch The Laughing Salesman, 1989.
Okay, I'll watch The Laughing Salesman. The aliens give me a gun, and they tell me to shoot this woman. And if they don't, they're gonna blow up the planet with their Death Star. With their giant laser beam that blows up a planet. Killing a woman is wrong. It's wrong for me to kill that woman. In that moment. And all the time. Because killing is wrong. Unless it's right. And what makes it right is me not having any other choice. So the values are conditional. The right answer and the wrong answer have changed because the circumstances have changed. It's just the trolley problem. The trolley problem, I think, is a little different. The trolley problem is about whether or not you are morally justified in getting involved in the problem at all. Shooting that woman would be wrong if the circumstances were different. But if by doing it, I save the 8 billion people on planet Earth, how can you say it's anything other than right? I think saying that it's the right thing to do is the only conclusion that you can reach. 325 by 741. So all of this entire train of thought that I've embarked upon is all because somebody asked me, Max, what are your values? I don't know. I guess I don't know. Just try not to hurt anyone and try to help people when you can. And that's always going to be different. The rules of how you do that are always going to be different. Also, mind your own business. That's a value that I think not enough people remember. It's good to mind your own business. 325, 741. And I'm at 750. Which means I have to I overshot it. I have to turn around. When I die and my deeds are tallied by glob, as they say on Adventure Time. Someday, guys, one of these days, I'm gonna be fucking dead. I'm gonna die, and my deeds will be tallied by glob. Do you think I would have done more hurting than harming? Or excuse me, hurting than helping? Or would I have done more helping than hurting? Was my existence on this planet a net positive or a net negative? 741, 325. Okay, I'm pretty close. Angle is 018. More hurting? Why more hurting? What have I done? I wouldn't say I've never hurt anyone ever, because I'm not perfect. 018. I've never done anything too bad, I don't think. And I've made a lot of people happy. I've made a lot of people laugh over the years. Every time I stream, you guys come in and you say, oh, my streams, they help you so much. They make you so happy. They help you relax. That's helping people in a way. Nobody should expect to be perfect, but you just want to be mostly positive, I think. You've helped me exponentially, and I love you dearly. Well, that's flattering. I don't know if you should love me dearly, because that might be a little parasocial. But that's what I'm talking about. You know, being a content creator for the internet, it's how I give back, give back to society. It's how I contribute. Basically, I'm like a fireman. I'm just as good. Would you guys say that I'm like a fireman to you? I'm like a doctor or a fireman or a social worker with these streams. I'm really changing the world here. I'm gonna want to go to a little bit above 650. Of course, I'm not perfect. Don't think I'm perfect. We do this thing where we deify our public figures and we think that they can do no wrong. And that's very, very incorrect of all people, because we're all sinners. Certainly. All of us are sinners. You just don't want to do anything too bad. 655. Right around there. And then 313. 313 by 655. Right there. So let's go this way. Oh, that way. Of course, people extrapolate their morality from all different kinds of sources. You know, you might be a religious person, in which case your values are literally passed down to you from God. Or your values might come from your culture, different cultural rules, cultural traditions. 650 by 257. No, I don't want to quit the game. Stop asking me. 257, right about there, by 650. So okay, I need to go up a little bit. Let's go up a little bit. If you're an atheist or you're a materialist, your perspective is probably just that all morality is subjective. It's all subjective by nature. And there's no way to empirically measure any of it. Which I would probably have to agree that that is true. Why will that thing not stop beeping at me? I'm not that close. I shouldn't be that close, right? $246.
If I ever got a chance to meet you, I'd buy you a drink. but this will suffice.
Oh, thank you, friend. I'm not much of a drinker, so it would have to be a it would have to be a soda. It would have to be a soft drink. Or a Jack and Coke. You know, I fuck around with that. That's not too bad. 246 by 650. 246 by 650. I guess I'm just really close to that wall there. If you wanted to make me really happy, you would buy me some weed, or you'd let me hit your joint or whatever. I'm more into that than drinking. I've never been much of a drinker. I want to go forward until I get to 200 on the x-axis. God, it's hot in here today. It's hot, but my feet are freezing. I hate that. I'm gonna go down. Go down until I get 180. Oh, wrong direction. God, this is a weird game. This is a weird little experience. I guess it's been thought-provoking. That might just be because I won't shut up. Because I like to talk. Just steam? Oh, there's a there's a tiny little fire on the ground that I missed. Do you guys see that tiny little fire? I missed a little baby fire. Is that another one over there? Yep. Okay. Do not lie, do not cheat. Wash your hands before you eat. There is nothing. Is it wiggling? What's going on? Guys, does that look like it's wiggling to you? Why is it wiggling? Wash your hands before you eat. A message from the Lord. Do what's right, say your prayers. Heaven loves a heart that cares. What is going on? Something in front of me is flashing too. Why is 568? Which means I overshot it? $181. So I'm really close in terms of the x-axis. Y is 576, but I have 568. No, I'm not quitting the game. Does that mean that I'm in front of it or behind it? 568. 568, 576. So... yeah, I must have gone too far. Yes. 576, 180. Ooh, I'm close. I'm really close. Angle, 184.
What's your favorite video game that's old enough to drink?
Well, I love the old Sonic games for the Sega Genesis. Oh, everything is shaking. Everything's vibrating. What is going on? Sonic 2 is great. Sonic 1 kind of feels like a rough draft for the games that came after it. I would say Sonic 1 is the weakest. But Sonic 2 is great. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is great. I love Banjo-Kazooie. I think that would be... Is that old enough to drink? Yeah, that must be old enough to drink. Banjo-Kazooie is great. It's gonna be something spooky. What is that? It's like a flash of light. Ocarina of Time is a great game. Love that. Mario Brothers 3 for the NES. Punch-Out for the NES. Super Mario World for the SNES. Some kind of a weird anomaly. Just a blast of light. Well, we did it. We can turn around and leave now. God, I love Banjo-Kazooie. When are they gonna make another one? Make another Banjo! We need one. Banjo. Banjo, you need to get back out there. Banjo needs to get the fuck back out there already. Well, the good news is I only have one node left. They did, but they got cars in it? Well, if you're talking about nuts and bolts, that's not really a recent game anymore either. That game is quite old as well. I didn't think Nuts and Bolts was so bad. It doesn't feel anything like a Banjo game at all. Like, not even close. Okay, let me go until... Go forward until 660. Y becomes 660. 660 on the Y-axis. What? He, who, hi, who, he, what? What happened? Why? I'm the scat man! Is it fine? Is it fine? Can I go? Oh my god. I twisted all my muscles with that one. That one hurt me physically. Alright, let's hit it. Let's hit it. It just wrenched my back. Oof. What the skibbity riz? Somebody just said skibbity in the chat. Just looked at the chat, saw somebody say skibbity. Up. Okay, okay. Good. What was I supposed to go to? 660. I've gone too far. Let's go back. What the skibbity riz? It's my new catchphrase. $660, $278. $278. No, I'm not quitting. $278. That doesn't seem right. How did I get all the way back out here? I was just going up. $278 would be like there. I was going up, but now I'm out here? It's almost like it's moving for me. 278 by 665. We'll just say 275 there by 665. So like there. But I should be like here. Alright. Well, let's just make a break for it anyway. I need to go this way until 425. 425 on X. We're gonna go this way until 425 on X. And we're gonna skew a little bit north, just so that we don't run into the south wall. And if you follow God's commands, there will be peace across the land. You will have long and happy lives. When you get to 425, do what's right, don't provoke. Wear 4 tassels on your cloak. Do not laugh, it's not a joke. A message from the Lord. 425, almost there. Nailed it. 425. 425 by 7 Humbird. Right there. Yeah. Bethanut's Turdwell, thanks for gifting that sub. Here comes the Bethanut's Turdwell. Hello, subby. Welcome. There he is. He is here. The sub. No! No! Stop! No! Stop! 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 No! Stop! No! Stop! Okay. What could be in front of me? 450 by 695. 450 by 690. What is in front? There's nothing in front of me. There's nothing in front of me. There should just be a straight path in front of me. 450. 452. Alright, we'll back up then. 450 by 695, which is basically... No, I'm not quitting. Which is basic... I keep hitting the escape key when I mean to hit the tab key. 450 by 695. 450. 695, right about there. There should be nothing in front of me. Should I check the camera? Use the camera, Unk. Time for a picture. Is it gonna be something scary? Is it gonna give me a spook, give me a fright? God. What is it? Oh God, no! No, no, why? Evil, evil, evil! No, not a big nasty eyeball! No, no, no! I'm afraid of big nasty eyeball! Okay, it's gone. Big nasty eyeball is gone. There's a big nasty eyeball. Oh, this game is scary. I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said about this game. Okay. Well, big nasty eyeball is gone. I think I can go now. I take back everything I said. Where do I want to go to? Let's go to... Let's go to 575 on X. I'm scared at the big scary eye. You know, like... 575 on S. X, excuse me. There is no S. Markiplier made a movie about this? I don't know if this would translate super well into a movie. I guess I'll have to watch it. I have no choice now. Oh. Running out of oxygen. That's bad. Still nothing. What did I say? 575? At 540 there. Music's getting real scary. Yep, we're gonna go to 575. Oh god. It's not out yet, but the trailer looks cool. I'll have to watch the trailer then. 570. Also, the lights are flickering. We got lots of flicker. We might have sprung a leak. It's getting real bloody in here. Did we spring a leak? Is there anything I can do about that? I guess not. Let's take a pic, see what we got. Nothing. Okay. Let's go diagonally. And how do we want to do this? We have one more node. One more big nasty node. I'm right here. I'm gonna go up. Let's go up until we hit 600. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. 600 on X. Almost. Okay, 600 on X. 740 on Y. So right there. And there is something... There is a wall to my right. We're going up and over. Up and over the wall. And we don't want to exceed 775 on Y. Oh boy, it's getting real wet in here. Okay, now let's go east some more. This is just... Everything is filling with blood. There is just a lot of blood in here. Guys, call it a hunch, but I don't think I'm going to make it out of this alive. 618. Right there. By 776. So like right there. Let's go until we hit 675 on X. Oh, it's over for me. I'm not gonna live. There's no way I live through this. I'm dunzo. I'm fucking dunzo. Do people still say dunzo? I haven't heard dunzo in forever. D-O-N-E-Z-O? $675 by 770. 675 by 770. Right here. Perfect. I guess I just have to go north. I'm almost there. North it is. This is it, lads. The last node. The final node. 675. By 828. We go forward until Y gets to 828. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna get eaten by a giant squid or something. Oh no. No, 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 no. What do I do? What do I do? 828. This is the worst episode. Oh god! What? I just get the title? What? Why? Fuck off! There's just an explosion and it gives me the title. Why? Did I get good ending or bad ending? The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The stars shine pale as bones, period. The moon is a lifeless corpse, its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying, but somewhere in the void, there must be hope. I'm not feeling too hopeful about that. Finish the game. There you go. It's done. That was dumb as hell, and it was amazing? Here are the settings. Sensitivity, full screen, resolution. No, no brightness. Unfortunately. Can use VSync. You guys like using that? Are you guys fans of VSync? Well, that's Iron Lung. And it was if I could offer my thoughts briefly. It was a little slow. I did like it a lot though. Because it did effectively get some good spooks out of me. Especially at the end there. That sucked so bad? No. I liked it. I would have preferred a more climactic ending, as opposed to just an explosion and then me turning around and not seeing what happened and then just immediately getting the title. But it was, you know, it was effective. It was atmospheric, provocative. I've never played anything like it. Having to look up the coordinates and the map, and then making sure I was going in the right direction, using the X-axis, the Y-axis. It was all very unique. It was a unique experience, guys. I'm being positive here. I did like it. I'm not just, like, pretending to be positive. I did really like it. I don't know if it was... I don't know if it was quite entertaining enough from start to finish to justify the length. It would have been a lot less entertaining if I was just playing it on my lonesome and not hanging out with you guys while I do so. But we had fun, I think. But, you know what that means. It means it's time to wind things down. Good stream today, guys. Good stream. Yeah, I got stung by a bee, so what? At least my stream was good. Pats on the back all around. We had a few good laughs, my friends. Made a few memories. And although now the fun must end, I hope you see what you mean to me. You're all my neighbors and allies, and though it's time to part, as we traverse through lows and highs, I'll keep you all inside my heart. Sorry that it's time to go, but we can still share one more song. It's because I love you so that it hurts to say so long. Red and yellow, black and white, you're all precious in my sight. But it's time for us to say so long. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Someone just said, Max, can I crochet a doll of you and give it to you, please? Well, you can do it. You can crochet it. I don't think you're going to be able to give it to me anytime soon. And honestly, if you were the one who made it, you should get to keep it. Those are the fruits of your labors. You should hang on to it and cherish it forever. But yes, you are allowed to crochet a doll of me. That's fine. That's allowed. We're going to say that's allowed in my book. Open a P.O. box. I've thought about it before. I had a P.O. box for a little while. I don't think I released it publicly, but I've heard from people who have a P.O. box that it's not so great because they mostly receive garbage. When you have a public P.O. box, people will be like, oh, well, if I just have some junk I don't need, I can mail it to this YouTuber that I like. And I don't want to receive people's junk in the mail. I truly don't. I don't know how great that would be. And honestly, you guys, you don't need to send me stuff unless it's your money, which I do enjoy receiving. But I don't need a P.O. box for that. I don't need a P.O. box for you all to be my little pay pigs. Oink oink, pay up, pay pigs. Pay up with your super chats, you little pay pigs. I need that money. I have to go out and buy a new purse. I have to go out and buy a bottle of perfume that costs $500. I need it. I need the $500 perfume. I need it. Hey, here comes Wolfo. Wolfo, I'm almost done, so you can bother me now. You want to talk to our audience? Wolfo, you don't understand this, but they have an emote of your face now. How does that make you feel? Oh yeah? And what else? Oh, poor baby. Alright, go away. I'd like to take a moment to encourage you all to consider joining my Patreon. Oh, somebody just sent me a super chat with the word oink in it. Thank you. Thank you for super chatting me the word oink. I appreciate it. I'd like to take a moment to encourage you all to consider joining my Patreon, another way that you can be my little pay pigs. Which now is over 10 years of updates for just $5 a month. You can get access to useful resources for artists and animators such as source files, presets, and tutorials. And the link is in the description below. And if you're not interested in the art stuff, but you'd still like to support what I do, you can become a channel member right here on YouTube and get access to exclusive emotes in the chat. It's going to be it for me, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Not Friday, not Wednesday, not Monday, just tomorrow. Just tomorrow, which is Friday, but just tomorrow. And thanks to everyone who joined us for this stream. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home and allowing me to spend the afternoon with you. It's been an honor and a privilege. And remember, I am close personal friends with each and every one of my little pay pigs. So long, pay pigs.